Okay, it says we're going live.
She floats like a storm. Is it working?
Is it working?
It's on the Facebook page. Hold on. I can hear you on audio on the Facebook page. We are streaming.
Yay.
Yay.
Sugar, sugar kisses, lips like sugar, sugar kisses. I love this song.
It is a good song.
The last song was
good too.
Living on the Thin
Line.
Well, let's hope
your audio works when we come back on my.
Actually, I've got the TuneIn app going, so I'll be able to hear.
Okay.
Sugar!
Sing it, brother. Sing it. Sing it, brother. Echo and the Bunnymen would love to have you.
Are they still together? Didn't they come out with
an album recently?
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah, I think it was
a couple months ago.
You can go on tour with them.
Yeah.
I'll bring my ukulele.
I'm sure that's what they want. I'm sure that's what they're thinking. You know, the band would have been so much better if we had a ukulele player.
That's right.
Wow.
That's what every band needs. Ukulele player.
Yep.
Oh,
we still have a minute and a half to enjoy the song. And let me see if I can start a watch party this time. Lips like sugar, sugar. All right. This is different than it was before. Why do they keep changing things?
Well, you would have to ask Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Why don't you give him a call after the show?
Sure. Wow. Look at this.
Ooh, who's that?
I don't know. Should have her on your show.
Can she sing?
Says how to sing Eric up for the rainy days and Mondays. Oh.
Twix,
hey, we're back on the air. And now I hear an echo. Maybe that's why we did the streamer. Maybe that's why you stopped using the streamer. Let me get the Facebook off. All right. So you're back. You have to say something so that I can see if you're
Technical
Microphone.
difficulties in the southern compound.
okay.
Santa didn't bring me a new computer.
Yeah, because you were a bad boy.
I guess I was on the naughty list.
All right, I'm gonna have to turn you all
the way up.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear yourself?
I can hear myself.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
All right.
All right.
That means you haven't gone deaf. You just heard Echo of the Bunny Man, just like sugar, which brings forth the question, did you kiss anyone at midnight?
No.
No.
I was in bed, sound asleep.
So you're one of those wimpy people who can't stay up till midnight on New Year's Eve?
It's not wimpy. It just got to the point of why. I didn't have a party to go to. So what was I going to do? Stay up till midnight and go, woohoo, Happy New Year. Then what?
Yeah. And step outside and bang on a pot.
Well, I did that as a kid and got in trouble.
Right. We need to hear the story.
Well, it was way back in the day when I was a young, wee little lad.
A young, wee little Timmy.
Young, wee little Timmy. My parents went out for New Year's Eve, and so it was my sister and I, and we stayed up at that time, and then we got my mom's pots, and we took them outside, and we started banging the pots together, the bottom of the pots, we started banging them together.
So you banged the pots together, you hit the pot with a spoon or something?
No, we by the handles of each pot, we were banging them like this. And so the bottoms of each pot were hitting each other. And we did a lot of damage to the bottom of those pots. It was so bad that the pots would not sit right on the stove anymore. And my sister and I got in a lot of trouble from my mom.
Yeah.
When New Year's Day, when she tried to use the pots.
What was he trying to cook?
I have no idea what she was trying to cook. All I know is I remember her yelling, "What happened to my pots?"
So you didn't tell her.
No, I mean, we didn't even notice. We just got done, Happy New Year. We put the pots back in the cabinet.
Awesome.
And then my New Year's Day, when my mom tried to use the pots and they were all damaged and wouldn't sit on the stove right, we got in trouble.
Yeah, so what kind of trouble did you get into? What did you do?
I think she just yelled at the both of us for ruining the pots. I think that was about it.
Yeah. Well, maybe she just needed some new pots.
I'm sorry?
Maybe she just needed some new pots.
Well, she got some.
Well, I did not kiss anybody at midnight, but I have to share my New Year's Eve story.
All right.
Oh, well, before I go into that, one New Year's Eve, I don't remember how old I was in the living room with my parents, and my brother was home, and all of a sudden we heard this loud pop coming from the kitchen. My knucklehead brother took the bottle of champagne that was waiting for us to open at midnight, and he started shaking it. And the cork blew off, hit the ceiling, and champagne hit the ceiling too. Yeah, my parents are really pissed off. Anyway, I spent New Year's Eve last night on Pikes Peak. So, here in Colorado Springs, we have the tradition of the Adamant Club, where they go up to the Pikes Peak and they stop fireworks. So this tradition started in 1922 by 5 guys who, like you, were just bored on New Year's Eve, and they wanted something to do. So Tim, why don't you use your creativity and start a New Year's Eve tradition in Lubbock?
I will get working on that.
We have a year.
You
have a whole
yeah.
year.
No, I only have 364 days now. I lost a day.
Well, I'm sure you can make up for that one day. So, yesterday, because of COVID, things were done differently, and they had 10 hikers who started on the bar trail all the way to the top of the mountain at 5 o'clock in the morning. Usually they do an overnight. And they didn't get to the summit house until 7 p.m. I actually drove up with the mayor and the manager of the Highway. And we got there about 7 o'clock, and the hikers were just coming in. And we were very surprised. And a couple of them turned back because apparently they ran into quite a bit of snow. But everybody was safe. And then they set off 150 fireworks to mark our sexticentennial. They did that at 9 o'clock. And the mayor pushed the button to kick off our celebration. And then after that, I went down to another spot in the mountain and photographed the fireworks at midnight. So it was a very pleasant 8 degrees, and there was no wind, which is very unusual on the summit, and actually made things rather pleasant. I was so prepared for the work because I've been there in much worse conditions. That as soon as I would walk into the summit house, I was very sweaty. I had so many layers of clothes on. So I am still feeling the depravity of oxygen today.
That's normal. You lack oxygen all the time.
Yeah, well, this is even more so. So things should get pretty interesting in the second hour. So, I have to say that's a pretty cool way to spend New Year's Eve. Literally.
Yes, it was. You earlier played Bob Seger in honor of Alto Reed, the sax player for Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, who passed away Wednesday of this week, of colon cancer. He was 72. Probably best known for his solo in Turn the Page, that performance with the sax in Turn the Page. He has also performed with Little Feat, Foghat, Dave Mason, Spencer Davis, Grand Funk Railroad, Ted Nugent, the Blues Brothers, George Thorogood, and the Motor City Horns.
Wow,
and he also co-fronted the Reed and Dickinson band with Steve Dickinson. So he had a well-rounded repertoire of work and artists that he performed with, and went on tour many times with Bob Seger, including the final tour, the 2018-2019 tour at the end of their career tour or whatever they were calling it. So sad news that Alto Reed passed away.
Yes, sad news. But as I mentioned earlier, happier news. And what Jeff Lynne, I forgot his name. Jeff Lynne celebrated his 71st birthday earlier this week.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So leader of ELO. Produced albums for George Harrison and produced the Wilburys albums.
He also wrote a lot of songs. He co-wrote with Petty and Harrison. He helped Harrison with his last album.
Yeah, Brainwashed. Yep. He also helped with the Beatles anthology set. They recorded those songs with John Lennon.
Right.
Those unfinished songs. Quite the musical history there too.
Yeah, he's a very talented individual. But look at all of the work he did with ELO and Traveling Wilburys, and then all the production work. Gotta give the guy credit. He's very talented.
Yeah.
Maybe more talent than you and I have.
Speak for yourself.
I'm speaking for you too.
Hey, I won an award today.
You won an award today?
Yeah. My friend Michael Bliss, who runs Bliss Fest, announced the Bliss Awards today. And I was named Photographer of the Year. So there you go.
Well, congratulations.
Plus I've been published 4 times now in the past few weeks, so watch out.
I've been published.
Yeah, you were published this past week.
Yep.
Yeah. I read your articles.
Yeah, Ion Indie Magazine. If you go to ionindie-magazine.com, I got 2 articles in it in the January-February issue. It's about the 3rd or 4th issue that I've had articles in it.
Now you're an internationally known writer.
I'm starting my media empire.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Gnarly Dudes Incorporated. Hey, whatever happened to the ad you were going to make for?
Oh yeah. I forgot all about it. Actually, I got to work on that sometime soon.
Yeah, and you accused me of not giving you advance notice for that special show we were going to do that we did a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But I actually left you a message on that recording, so that just showed me that you did listen to the recording that I made.
Actually, yeah. I did. I have basically all of your part done, but I don't have my part done.
So what's the holdup?
Laziness.
Laziness.
That's what it is. Okay. Laziness.
Yeah. I'll agree with that. That's probably what's holding you back.
Yeah, I just haven't. It's it's just filming the part for me and then doing the recording, and I just been too lazy.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do.
I thought you were gonna get that ukulele player as your new co-host. Yeah, I kept waiting for the email saying you're fired.
Yeah. Wow. It's one of my New Year's resolutions, which we should talk about later.
Oh, to fire me?
Right now.
Hurry up so I can collect unemployment.
We're gonna play a song. Like we haven't played a song in a while, have we?
I don't think so.
It's ABC, Poison Arrow.
On the Gnarly song.
So does your audio sound okay?
My audio is fine, but there's echo on your end on the broadcast.
That may be why we stopped using StreamYard.
It sounds like it's coming from like either the phone or the computer.
Yeah, I think that's why we stopped using StreamYard because of the echo.
And then it's coming through the radio broadcast, but it's not coming through the video. Yep, actually it is coming through the video now that I got the volume of the video up. So you got 2 mics. I don't know if it's the camera mic picking it up.
Is that echo? Is it echoing now?
Hold on. Yeah, it picked up that you're double singing.
Right now, when we're off mic?
Yeah, when we're off mic.
Okay. So I don't know.
So are like the computer speakers on, do you know?
No, they're turned down all the way. Poison animal. Unless it's headphones. All right, I just turned down all the headphones.
Yeah, that wasn't it.
Oh, it's still doing it?
Yeah, it's still doing it.
Well, I don't know how you're hearing me through my phone when I have the earbuds plugged in.
Somewhere it's picking up two of you, or
it's my doppelganger.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I don't know how. Unless I don't know, because I'm the only source that should be picking up through StreamYard is the camera. For the longest time. It's my snapping heckling.
Your whole thing is echoing.
The whole thing is echoing.
Yeah. I don't know why you're getting an echo. It's picking up something on your end twice.
I think it's on your end.
Well, I got the headphones plugged in.
Haven't heard this song in a long time.
Unless
you can sing the high part.
I'm not gonna sing the high part.
What am I hearing now? I'm hearing something coming through the phone.
Well, I turned up the volume on my computer to hear if it was still echoing, and it's still echoing.
I just heard myself sing.
I don't know where that echo is coming from, sir.
Well, we're just going to have to push through tonight, and then you're going to have to buy a new computer.
Oh, sure. You going to give me the $3,000 to do that?
Well, see, that's because you buy Macs. You save a lot of money if you buy a PC.
I will not buy a Windows product anymore. That's why I have a Mac that's ancient.
This time, whoa. Oops, wrong part. Wow, 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 wow.
Unless, let me try this.
More than I hope for. Crimson rings.
All right.
This time.
Oh man, that sucked.
Is it still echoing?
No, it's not echoing.
All right.
But I'm using. I heard it on your end.
You heard what end?
I am now using the microphone on the computer instead of on the mix board.
And?
I am now using on your end microphone on the computer instead of on the mix board. I am now using the microphone on the computer instead of on the mix board.
And?
I am now using on your end.
And?
Oh man, now it sounds terrible.
What, is that singing?
Oh, even worse. But maybe it's because I had the volume up there. Let me try it here.
Top of the hour, 7:59.
You gonna do the ID?
Just did it. All right, we're coming on after this commercial. Twix. World's first adjustable mascara. Do you have adjustable mascara, Tim?
No, I used it all up in 2019.
Okay. You use it all up.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's New Year's Day, which means that a lot of people make New Year's resolutions. So, did you make any New Year's resolutions?
I don't do that. I have not been one to make resolutions for New Year's.
Why does that not surprise me?
Because I am one who goes against the crowd.
Well, speaking about going against traditional things, have you ever heard of anybody making negative resolutions? I think more people should do things like say they're going to eat more junk food in 2021, or like you, this will be something great for you. Be lazier in 2021. Or I want to gain 40 pounds in 2021. So I think more people should do that.
You think so?
Yeah.
And what do you think that accomplishes?
It's just because then you're not so hard on yourself, that you could just take life a little bit easier.
Well, then why bother making a resolution?
So that you can stick to it.
Well, if you don't make a resolution, you can stick to it.
Tim, just play along.
See, you're mad now because I look at it the logical way.
No.
Don't make a resolution.
That wasn't logic. Hey, do you have that story about the minister?
I do. Hold on. I don't think it really was a story. It was just kind of a...
Oh, you got tangled up in the cord. I had a story about fishing. You like fishing?
A South African pastor who claims to heal people by farting on their faces claims he farts the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
And it shows a picture of this guy sitting on people's faces. He's wearing, looks like pajama pants almost to me.
Yeah.
And
I heard a new term today, yummy pants.
Yummy pants?
Yummy pants.
What are yummy pants?
I needed to get clarification. They're like they're kind of like yoga pants, and they're not meant to be worn outside. They're meant to be just lounge wear, and apparently they make you feel yummy when you wear them. So I don't know. I asked the question, does it make you feel like you're wearing chocolate? And I didn't get an answer yet. But speaking about farting the Holy Spirit, which I just did, I think my brother missed his calling.
What do you think? He should be a minister that farts the Holy Spirit?
No, I think the window has passed for him. But
why? You could be a minister at any age.
He used to do that to me when we were kids. We had bunk beds, and when I slept on the bottom bunk, he would do that all the time. He'd put his ass in my face and he'd fart.
Well, okay, wait. If you're on bunk beds, that means he's higher than you, and there's a gap.
No, before he got into his bed.
Oh, okay.
If I was in my bed, he would stand in front of me and put his ass in my face and fart. So
okay.
Yeah.
Well, then why didn't you take the top bunk so that he couldn't do that?
I did eventually take the top bunk, and then he would do then.
What?
He would kick the mattress so that I would flop around on my bed.
I'd rather flop around than have somebody fart on my face.
And then one night, this is how nice my brother is. One night, I actually rolled out of bed from the top bunk and landed on the floor.
Yeah.
And he just woke up and pointed and laughed at me. It was like that scene in Dumb and Dumber when they give the guy the hot peppers.
Yeah.
He's laying on the floor having a heart attack, and they're pointing at him and laughing hysterically. That's what he was doing.
See, I had bunk beds, but I slept in by myself. My sister had her own room, and I had my own room.
Well, why did you have bunk beds then?
Well, because my parents bought me bunk beds. I don't know. But what I would do, this is what I would do, is I would switch off sleeping on the top or the bottom. And I would get this crazy idea that if I slept on the top, if somebody broke into our house, maybe they wouldn't know I was on the top. And then I would move down to the bottom bunk for a few weeks. And then I'd move back up to the top. So I was constantly going up and down on which bed I wanted to sleep on.
So you started living in fear at an early age, is what you say?
Well, that was one of my thoughts, was that if somebody broke into our house and they broke into my room, they may not notice that I was on the top bunk if I hid under the covers.
Well,
I never got kidnapped, so it must have worked.
I think the real reason your parents bought you bunk beds is because they were hoping that you would someday have a friend, and that friend would come over for sleepovers. So I'm sorry that didn't happen.
Actually, I did have friends come over for sleepovers, yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
His name was Steve. He lived 2 houses down.
His name was Steve?
Yeah. We built a go-kart together when we were kids, and it was a pretty cool go-kart. I mean, we had wheels and the string to turn the axle for the wheels.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Man, we had built a real cool one.
I had one of those too. My dad made it for me. And did you guys make a fort out of the bunk bed?
Oh, yeah.
Well, one thing my brother and I used to do is that we would pull the bunk bed a little bit away from the wall, and then we take the bottom mattress and shove it against the wall. Then we climb up to the top, and then in that space between the mattress and the wall, we would slide down head first and then land on the mattress in the bottom bunk. Well, one time we were doing this, and my brother got stuck. He got stuck like at his waist, and he just starts yelling at me, pull the bed out, pull the bed out. So I pulled it out. I pulled it out so far that he slid down, missed the mattress on the bottom bunk, and fell on his head. So that was score 1 for Mike. I finally got him back after so many years of torture.
Score 1 for Mike. Well, hey, are we going to do Dateable or Undateable next segment?
Next segment, it'll be the first Dateable or Undateable of 2021. Maybe the tides have changed.
Ooh, new year.
Yeah, well, that remains to be seen. Stay tuned. And I can't believe that I'm doing this. I put a Hall & Oates song on the playlist. My first girlfriend in high school, she still is a Hall & Oates freak. And they had some good songs, I will admit, but I couldn't stand listening to them after we broke up. So it's Hall & Oates, Out of Touch. I think you're a little out of touch. That should be your resolution for 2021, to be more in touch with whatever it is you want to touch. It's the Gnarly Dude Show. Hall & Oates. No, your audio sounds really bad right now.
Well, yeah, because I'm using the computer microphone.
I gotta get ready for the first dateable or undateable of the new year. Shake it up. I just disappeared. You know, I forgot to brush my teeth today. Can you smell it through the microphone?
Yeah, I thought something really stunk.
No, I'm kidding. I almost forgot, but I remembered just before leaving home. See, my breath is minty fresh. You fixed the problem? What was the problem?
I think is the audio better.
I can't tell because I'm only hearing you through the phone. Are you mocking me now?
Yeah.
2021, the year of Tim.
Right, the year of Tim.
Tim's revenge.
George, this is the year of Tim.
Well, it's the summer of George.
Well, it's going to be the year of Tim, not the summer.
Speaking of which, I was thinking about changing the code word for switching on the mics.
Yeah.
Changing it to Bosco.
Bosco.
Yeah, don't you remember that was George's password? His PIN for his credit card, his bank card. Can't tell me you didn't like Bosco.
I went to a school for summer camp.
You went to Camp Bosco?
Camp Don Bosco.
Don Bosco.
Yeah.
Is that is that a mob guy?
No.
Don Bosco.
I went to it was a 1 week summer camp.
Well, we went to a camp in northern Wisconsin.
This was central Missouri. Well, you should know, down by Hillsboro.
Whosboro?
Hillsboro. Were you deaf and dumb?
Out of touch, out of time. Let's see what's up next. Ooh, Pat Benatar is up next.
Hit me with your best shot.
That's the song I picked. Are you psychic?
I am. I told you it's the year of Tim.
Or psycho? Were you listening when I read that news story about the house with the 7 jail cells?
I heard part of it.
So some psychopath is going to buy that house and then lock people up to do Frankenstein type experiments on them.
Cool.
I mean, what other reason would somebody buy that house?
I would buy a house to do Frankenstein's experiment.
You would buy a house with 7 prison cells?
Actually, I'm still wanting to buy Gene Simmons' house, even though you don't want to buy his house.
Yeah, because he took a dump in there.
Well, you take a dump in your house.
So?
Well, so what?
I just can't. I wouldn't
Just
be
because
able to
Gene
use
Simmons
the
takes a
bathroom.
dump in a house, you don't want to buy a house? I mean, everybody takes a dump in a house.
I wouldn't be able to buy any house that Gene Simmons shit in.
Replace the toilet if you're that worried.
No, it's just the whole thought of sitting on the toilet and thinking, man, Gene has squeezed some out over here.
Okay.
And I bet you he's the kind of guy that can really stink up a bathroom.
Okay. Any house you buy, you run that risk of sitting there on the john going, man, the previous owner really just probably dumped a bunch here.
Yeah, but I don't know who the previous owner is.
But because you know it was Gene Simmons.
Yeah, because it's Gene Simmons, and I'm not a big fan of Gene Simmons, then I would have to just be like, no, I can't do this.
Oh, I would buy it just because it was Gene Simmons' house. And I could say I owned the house that Gene Simmons used to live in.
It's very similar to if you are interested in dating someone and then you find out that she slept with one of your friends or somebody that you know who's a real asshole. And then they're forever unclean. And you're like, no, sorry, I can't do this.
Well, I think I'll buy the house, and then when you come over, I don't have to ever worry about you taking a dump in my house.
You won't have to worry about me taking a dump in your house?
No, I'll go by Gene Simmons' house.
Uh-huh.
And then when I invite you over, I won't have to worry about you taking a dump at the house.
Yeah, I won't come over.
Well, okay, that's fine.
I won't come over.
That's your choice, not mine.
Oh, Twix!
Twix!
Bow, 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 bow. Pet Benatar, hit me with your best shot.
I'm going to hit you.
Nah, goo goo, you can't because you're in the South Compound.
Boom.
And I'm up here in the cozy Colorado Springs studio. Oh wait, where's my kazoo? Oh man. So many things to do to prepare. And I'm not ready. Let's see. Where is oh, here it is. It is time for everyone's favorite part of the show. Dateable or undateable.
Yay! The first one of 2021. I do. Didn't know we were doing the second verse.
You know, before we get started, the reason that I couldn't find the sound was because I added some new sounds. There was a story that I shared with you earlier in the week that the BBC has made its catalog of 16,000 sounds available to download for free. So I took the liberty of browsing the site today, and I found some cool sounds. But then there was one I was thinking we needed a sound that we didn't have, and I just couldn't remember what that one was. But let's see if this works. Oh, can you hear the sounds as they come through?
No.
Oh, you can't. All right. Well, then you won't be able to enjoy these. Here's the first one. Ooh, ooh! It's the foghorn of the Queen Mary. Isn't that cool? Now, here's one that you and I might be doing a lot of. This is a man screaming. Oh, and then Here's one. Now, this is one that should be happening constantly through the show. It's a crowd laughing.
Oh, they're laughing.
And I finally got that one that I was trying to do a few weeks ago. Let's see if this comes through. Oh, yeah, there it is. It, this was, I just bought a cheap, crappy USB mic and was testing it out, and my stereo was on and my air conditioner was running, and it was making this crazy feedback, and it sounded like I was on the deck of a spaceship. Anyway, so just thought I'd have a little fun. But check out that site. It's got some cool sounds. I sent you the link.
Yeah,
All right.
I pulled it up right now.
Are you ready
I am ready.
for the first Dateable or Undateable of 2021? So
Will this
let's
be
go.
the year that we turn the corner and find you a date?
Turn the corner. Turn the corner. Let me find the buzzer. Let's go back to the other page. Yeah, Family Feud. There we go. All right. I'm giving her a buzz right now. All right. So this person is a Capricorn. She's curvy. She has an advanced degree. Bonus. 5'2". Separated. Ooh, that throws up a red flag. Separated. Is that like eggs being separated? You separate the eggs? No, not the same thing.
No. No, it's not the same thing as eggs being separated. I can't believe you asked that question.
That reminds me of the Three Stooges when Curly's making the turkey and he's reading the recipe for the stuffing. Separate 2 eggs, and he takes 2 eggs in the shell and he just pulls them apart. She describes herself as being spiritual. She has children not at home, and she smokes socially. That's a buzz. All right, are you ready?
She's already got 1 strike.
Yeah. I am a prepper looking to build Earthship community.
Earthship community.
You know what a prepper is?
She'll blast off the Mars?
Do you know what a prepper is?
Yes, those people who prep for the end of the world.
Yeah, the doomsday people. Yeah. I was astounded one time. I was with the same 2 guys that we were downtown and saw the zombies playing Pokemon. We were at this dive bar, and this woman came up to us, and
hey, you're ruining Dateable or Undateable by going off on a tangent.
No, this is related. So first she says, "I think you guys look English." And I said, "Yeah, we're the Rolling Stones." And then she hits it off with my one friend, and I'm overhearing what they're talking about. They're talking about doomsday stuff. And then when we left, she asked for his phone number. And I'm like, that was the first ever I have seen someone pick up someone by talking about doomsday stuff. I was astounded. Anyway, carry on.
Yes, please do.
Herbalist, artist, researcher, sapiosexual.
What is that?
She has in parentheses, attracted to mind/personality. So a sapiosexual is someone who finds intelligence a turn on. So that's why I have so many women just,
That leaves you out.
I just have so many women wanting to or finding me so attractive because I'm so smart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Love to be flirted with, cuddled, and kissed. Honor, communication, and respect equals love and trust. Were you familiar with that equation?
No, that the new math
Yeah.
or the new love, I guess.
Must be open-minded about paranormal and UFOs.
There you go. There you go, Mike.
Oh. All right, here. This is good right here. I have 3 kids who live with their father next door. Do you remember we read that one profile where the woman was
Yeah, they were divorced
living,
but still lived together.
yeah, she was living with the ex and they
Yeah.
had kids?
Yeah.
Well, this is the solution.
Dad moves next door.
Dad moves next. Dad buys the house next door, and the kids go over there and live with him. and they're separated. So yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry about weekend visitations. You know, just hey, kids, go run next door. It's your dad's weekend.
So this is their definition of separated. They live in 2 houses that are separate, but they just happen to be next to each other. Oh boy. Looking for the ride or die divine masculine.
What?
Do you know what ride or die means?
No.
That means that you will do anything for someone, even give up your life.
Okay. All right.
All right. So she's telling this to us in an online dating profile.
So she wants you to give up your life to date her.
She wants me to do anything for her,
Okay.
even if that means giving up my life.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm ready. Sign me up.
Just right after the aliens probe you.
From the Earth ship.
That's right.
Oh, 420 friendly. That's a buzz for me. I'm not 420 friendly, even though I may look it and sound it. I'm not 420 friendly.
You're not.
I've had people. This is one of the reasons I don't like talking on the phone. I've had people tell me that I sounded high while they were talking to me on the phone. Well, maybe, did you just think maybe I just don't want to talk to you?
Or maybe you are actually high?
No.
High on life?
Spiritual, comma. I'm a bit shy, so message and flirt shamelessly. I don't know what the first part of that sentence had to do with the last part of the sentence.
Message or flirt shamelessly?
No, this is all one sentence. She says spiritual, comma.
Okay.
I'm a bit shy.
All right.
So message and flirt shamelessly. So what does the spiritual have to do with being shy and flirting?
She's spiritually shy.
Spirit in the sky?
That's spirit in the sky.
Spirit in the sky with the UFOs and the Earthship?
Yeah, with Norman Greenbaum. Go take me back to the spirit in the sky.
Looking for commitment, but not marriage. Because my ex and my husband and my kids live next door.
Because if you marry her and you get divorced, you're going to have to buy the house on the other side.
Oh, man. Intelligent conversation is my weakness.
So does that mean she can't have intelligent conversation?
Yeah. I think that means that, like, if she met me and we had an intelligent conversation, it would make her weak in the knees.
Right.
And then this last sentence is just 3 words. Astrophysics to zoology. I guess that means the conversations, the things she's willing to talk about.
Yeah.
In her intelligent conversations. Astrophysics to zoology.
Yeah, A to Z.
Okay. All right. Her perfect match is described thusly: loving, romantic, open-minded, spiritual, social drinker, 420, willing to lay in bed and talk, prepper friendly, can flirt with often, and will show affection.
So which ones don't you meet?
420. I'm all in. Well, the prepper friendly thing, it's just like, all right, are you gonna like hoard canned vegetables and stuff, and
Toilet paper.
toilet paper? Yeah. She describes her.
Come sometime.
Yeah, but
You might as well be prepared.
if it's going, then there's no point in sticking around. That's how I prep. That's how I prep for the end of the world.
Prep.
It's like, yeah, there's no point if a big giant meteor hits us, or if it's the zombie apocalypse. It's like, okay, well, it's over. Game done. Game over. That's it.
Player 1 died.
Her ideal date is a nighttime picnic under the stars with wine, music, and you.
Oh.
Ellipsis, but would happily do coffee first. Smiley emoji.
I'm out. Don't drink coffee.
Yeah, but what about the Earthship community?
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, I mean, if she wants to start an Earthship community, would you be cool hanging around a bunch of hippies?
I hang around you.
I'm not a hippie. Why would you call me a hippie?
Well, turn around and let's show your long hair.
No, that's part of my rock and roll lifestyle. That doesn't mean I'm a hippie.
Rock and roll lifestyle. Right.
I live in the rock and roll fantasy.
Yeah, you are living the rock and roll fantasy.
Well, all right. That's what do we say?
As Supertramp would say, dreamer, you're nothing but a dreamer.
Yeah, this is the closest I'm going to get to being a rock and roll star. So
this is true.
Yeah, I'm both a dreamer and realistic.
Yeah.
So is it dateable or undateable for the first?
Well, I think for you it was dateable, but you were the one who kept saying it's undateable.
No, I gotta give 3 buzzes because,
I mean, I could see the worst part was the ex living next door. That would be the worst.
Oh, that's the worst part. That's the worst part for you. Oh boy.
Most of the other stuff I could deal with, but the ex next door, I'm out.
Yeah, I don't see you dealing with the prepper stuff and maybe the prepper stuff, but I don't see you dealing with the Earthship community.
No, I don't know. Maybe they have a lot of sex and just lay around.
Like Charles Manson's family.
Sure.
Yeah, and you'd be okay with that lifestyle.
Well, I'm not going to go out and kill people.
All right, minus the killing, you'd be okay with that lifestyle.
Well, you just keep putting you. Oh, I don't know what an Earthship lifestyle is, so I would have to find out what that is first.
All right, well, that's your homework for next week, and I'm sure because of your laziness, you're not going to do it. Oh, well, I picked the song to go with this segment. It's the Smiths. The Smiths. That's hard to say. The Smiths. The Smiths. Some girls are better than others. Gnarly Dude Show. Some girls are better
Okay,
than
so
others.
Earthship lifestyle is basically people living in Earthships with their off-grid, self-sustaining homes.
Yeah, you couldn't handle it.
Why not?
You couldn't handle being off the grid.
Sure. As long as I got solar power TV that I can watch Netflix.
Yeah. And your Apple computers.
Yeah,
your
my Apple
iPhone,
computer. Yeah.
iPhone, and your iWatch.
My iWatch. It's Apple Watch.
Some girls are bigger than others. Some girls' mothers are bigger than other girls' mothers. Do you remember, like, getting into fights when you were a kid and you'd say, my dad's bigger than your dad?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's too bad you can't hear these sound effects.
Oh, yeah. Too bad.
I liked it better when you were zoomed out.
You liked this? Why?
Yeah, for your side, but for my side, I should be zoomed in.
Well, I can't do that. There. How about that?
Oh, you do it while I'm mid scratch. Yeah, there, just like that. My picture is large and yours is tiny.
Less of me, more of you. It's all about you, Mike. It's all about you. Oh.
Some girls are better than
So
others.
how many songs do we have in this set? Are we gonna do?
The next song is from Queen. Then we go into commercials.
Skip the
Then we
commercial.
start. Then we start the last set with Cutting Crew, Cyndi Lauper, Eurythmics, and Devo.
Okay, skip the commercial.
I can't skip the commercial.
Oh my gosh. I showed you how.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I got a new segment for us, so we're gonna do it right after this.
You have a new segment.
That's right. If you would come to the production meetings, you would know what it is.
If I was invited to production meetings,
You are invited every single time.
yeah, I'm just not told when.
We send you a mail.
Yeah, it's like my mortgage company. Oh, we sent you a letter.
Yeah, I sent you a letter. Not my fault you don't open your mail for me.
This is me farting the Holy Spirit.
Oh.
It's Queen. Play the game.
Let's play the game tonight. Oh, not that again.
What do you mean, not that again? It's the beginning of the song. Easy. So is the echo gone?
I think so. I don't know if
Or
anybody.
was it because we played Echo and the Bunnymen?
Yeah, because we played Echo and the Bunnymen.
Okay. So what did you do to solve the issue?
I used my computer genius.
Oh, you mean that 12-year-old kid down the street?
I called the 12-year-old kid from next door. That's right.
That's your computer genius.
That's exactly right. I called him over.
Let yourself go.
Oh, I still think you should have done that dateable. I think she was dateable for you.
Oh, I got a message from somebody the other day, and she said, this is all the message was. She said, I don't flirt, but I will seduce you with my awkwardness.
Ooh.
And then I responded and I said, well, aren't you flirting by sending me this message? And then I said, do you do awkward sex too? Because that's hot. Then I asked her a question about her career. And, she didn't answer me back. So I'm going to seduce you with my awkwardness. Ooh, guitar solo. Play the game.
So I think we should start using the StreamYard now that we've got it fixed.
Okay. It's not crashing your computer.
No, it's not crashing my computer at all.
And I don't think I was hearing the echo when we were on mic.
Good.
I wonder if my audio on the streaming is better because it's been pretty shitty. Play the game.
It's actually sounding a little bit better.
Do it up.
And by doing this, we could also invite people on if we want.
Yeah. That'd be good. You know, because this is getting kind of stale.
Yeah, I'm looking for a new host.
Is that the new segment? Search for a new host?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I'm going to work on that. That's going to come out in February.
Twix. Support can be beautiful, Tim.
Okay.
We're back. It's the Gnarly Dude Show.
Yes, we are.
Queen. Play the Game by Queen. Awesome song. So, is this the time when you want to talk about your...
Yes, this is the new segment on the Gnarly Dude Show.
The new segment, okay.
Yeah, and as I said off air to those who are watching on Facebook, if you would come to the production meetings, you would know what the segment is. But since you never attend the production meetings, we just rolled it out without your input.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I know. You never are. So the new segment is Tim's movie review.
Tim's movie review,
Yeah.
Okay.
So I spent a lot of time today and on Christmas Day watching movies.
Because you're lazy.
No, just because everything was closed on Christmas Day, and I didn't feel like I should be pestering people today. They should be home, not at the store working today. So today I watched the movie Midnight Sky. Is George Clooney's new movie.
I saw that.
It sucked. Don't waste your time with the movie. The ending is stupid. There's no ending. It just ends. It was a stupid movie. George Clooney, give it up.
I liked it.
Figures you would like it.
Because, you know, of my highly developed intellect. That I could follow the story. What was that? Do you have something in your throat? I still didn't catch that.
Okay. That was a stupid movie. It was a dumb movie.
It was a good movie, but you didn't like it because nothing blew up and there weren't, you know, laser guns.
I watched a movie last night that had nothing blow up, and I really enjoyed it.
I was going to save that for next week's review.
It was Kodachrome.
Oh yeah, I saw that a long time ago.
It had Ed Harris in it.
Ed Harris was a real jerk in that movie.
Yes, he was. But I thought it was a good movie. Nothing blew up. Nothing went choo 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 choo.
Jew? Are you making fun of Jewish people?
No. But George Clooney's Midnight Sky, dumb. Even Rotten Tomatoes, even the viewers on Rotten Tomatoes said it was a bad movie.
All those people are idiots.
I think you're the idiot.
I liked it. So it was a kind of a brain.
There was no point to the movie. There was no point. Number one, they don't tell you why the world is ending.
Yeah.
So that those preppers, see, you should have been dating that prepper.
Well, I wonder what she thought of the movie.
They don't tell you what happens to the 2 astronauts who blast back to Earth.
Well,
They don't tell you what happens.
Obviously, are going to die because of what's happening on Earth.
Well, did they find their family before they died?
It's not. Remember what Ralph...
It's important to the movie.
Remember what Ralph told us when I asked the question about how it irritates me that when you see in a movie them digging a hole that takes them, a very short time to do it. He said, it's not about digging the hole. If the movie was about digging the hole, then there would be more detail. So
it's about knowing what happened to those 2 astronauts. That was part of...
No, it's not. It's all about George Clooney and what's happening to him.
Nothing's happening to him. Nothing's happening to him.
So
2 thumbs down.
2 thumbs down. Are you gonna,
2 thumbs down.
Is this segment only going to feature movies that you think suck?
Yeah, because it's Tim's movie review. It's not Mike's movie review. It's Tim's movie review.
Okay, so you're only going to talk about movies that you think suck.
No. Kodachrome was a good movie. I enjoyed Kodachrome.
Well, that's what I just asked you. I said, is this going to be...
It might.
Are you only going to choose movies that suck?
It might. I might do that, and I might not. You never know.
Okay.
You'll have to tune in each week for Tim's movie review to find out.
Okay. No, I know all of our listeners will be just, biting their nails, waiting for next week's show.
See, they listen to our show on Friday, and they know what movie to watch or not watch on Saturday.
Okay.
I am providing a service. I am saving these people an hour and 59 minutes of pure boredom with Midnight Sky.
Okay.
Like the plane crash that he goes into that plane and he shoots the guy. That added nothing to the story.
Oh, okay.
The best part of the movie was when they were singing Sweet Caroline. That was the best part of the movie.
I thought you were going to say
along. I was going, Sweet Caroline. Boom,
I thought you were going to say the best part of the movie was when it was over.
Well, that was the second best part of the movie.
Okay.
And I like Kyle Chandler. He was a good actor in Friday Night Lights.
Do we have a theme song for the segment?
I will get one.
You'll get one. Okay. Can I read a news story?
No.
No, why not?
Because this is Tim's movie review.
Oh, we're not done yet?
We are done. So we go into music.
Oh, now I can read a news story?
No, we go into music.
Oh, we're supposed to go into music?
If you attend the production meetings.
Okay. All right.
So, go do your news story. Is this about about the raccoons?
No, it's not about the raccoons.
Okay.
So, all right. You like butter, right?
Butter.
You like butter?
Butter.
Don't just say butter. Answer the question.
Butter.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Yeah. You like butter.
Yes, butter.
Now, see, because we're starting a new year, you need some new hobbies.
I was going to say, is this the year of butter?
Well, this is the year that you learn how to be a butter sculptor. Sculptor, yeah. So, Pennsylvania Farm Show seeking butter sculptures for virtual contest.
Well, it's virtual. How do they know it's butter? See, I got questions already. If it's virtual, how are they going to know that I really sculpted it out of butter?
You have to send them a sample for testing.
You're making that up.
Yeah, I made that up because you made up that question.
No, well, the question's legit.
Well, you'll have to talk to the organizers.
Well, you're the one
Organizers,
who always says they don't give all the information on the news stories.
yeah. So
Well,
that's why.
I am just doing what you say. I am questioning that they have not provided me enough information.
Yeah. So then you're free to contact the organizers with your question. Organizers of the 105th Pennsylvania Farm Show, which will be held virtually, are calling on residents to make up butter sculptures for the Butter Up contest. The farm show said submissions will be accepted January 9th through 16th of sculptures crafted from up to 5 pounds of butter. Much smaller than the 1,000-pound sculptures typically displayed at the in-person version of the event. So see, here's your chance to practice and develop your sculpting skills with 5 pounds of butter. Then once you have that down, you can move up to the 1,000-pound category.
I can move to the big boy table.
Yeah. Winners will be selected by followers from the Farm Show Facebook page, and they will receive gift cards.
Ooh.
Gift cards for more butter, maybe. The rules state participants are allowed to use chicken wire, sculpting wire, and a base to support the sculpture, but may not use food dye or any other type of coloring. So it's just got to be yellow. Are you ready? You're gonna go out shopping tomorrow and buy some butter, right? And some sculpting tools, and you're gonna start practicing, right?
I'll sculpt a penis.
Well, I don't know if they have an adult category.
With 2 balls at the bottom.
Why would you choose, of all the things you could sculpt, why would you choose to do that?
Well, would you rather me sculpt breast?
Yeah. Definitely would love to see that instead of what you're proposing.
All right, so I can get 5 pounds of butter and sculpt breast and put little cherries for nipples.
No, you can't use anything other than butter. And you can't use any coloring.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so you weren't paying attention either. Uh-oh, something just happened. Oh, here. Wow, I lost my page. All right, since we're running out of time, I got to read this other story, okay? You ready for this?
Sure.
Here, put this in the category of someone who gets over-offended. Man files lawsuit over, quote-unquote, Hawaiian rolls not being made in Hawaii. A New York State man filed a class action lawsuit against the makers of King's Hawaiian sweet rolls, alleging the company misled him into believing the California manufactured sweet rolls are made in Hawaii. Robert Galinsky of Yonkers. Would you love to say that you're from Yonkers?
No, because it's in New York.
Robert Galinsky of Yonkers said in his lawsuit against King's Hawaiian that the packaging prominently features Hilo, Hawaii on the front, but the back reveals they are actually made in Torrance, California. Galinsky said the packaging misled him into purchasing the product, believing the rolls to be made in Hawaii. Dumbass.
So if the package would have said California rolls, would he bought them?
Probably not. The lawsuit states the company is the leading seller of Hawaiian rolls and essentially invented this category of food, and cites incidents of the company taking legal action against other manufacturers for using the phrase Hawaiian rolls in marketing. The King's Hawaiian website states the rolls were created by Robert Terra in the 1950s when he opened Robert's Bakery in Hilo. The company was renamed to King's Bakery when it later expanded to Honolulu, and the business eventually closed to Torrance. King's Hawaiian has yet to publicly respond to the lawsuit. So that would be like me going to the store and buying Polish dill pickles and expecting them to be made in Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you think this guy's going to win? Or do you think they're going to try to settle out of court?
They'll settle out of court, and I wouldn't be surprised if you get somebody else who does the same thing. And
well, it's a class action suit. So
yeah, right. Turn it into a class action suit, and then they're forced to rename the roles.
And they're going to send them free rolls. That's all this guy wants. He filed a lawsuit just because he wants some free rolls.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Oh, what a complete waste of time and money.
Only if he doesn't win.
Only if he doesn't win?
Yeah.
So what's he going to get out of it? He's going to get a monetary settlement?
Who knows? It'll be sealed. The settlement will be sealed. Undisclosed settlement will be
undisclosed.
Yeah, I mean that's what they always do. Undisclosed settlement.
Well, we'll see if there's any follow-up news. But if they're not going to tell us what the settlement is, then that would be disappointing.
Well, let's just say that the two parties have settled for undisclosed amount or undisclosed
amount of buttery rolls. See, those two stories went together, the butter and the rolls.
There's your creative direction. You're starting off 2021 on the right note with creative direction.
Yeah, I had another story about some kid who caught a 41-pound trout, and then a few weeks later in the same spot caught a 48-pound trout. And the reason I chose that is because it reminded me of my dad and us going fishing. If somebody had good luck like that, he would say that that person had a horseshoe up their ass.
I've never heard that term.
Well, that was one of the things that my dad used to say. What, you got a horseshoe up your ass?
Oh.
He also used to say, like if he saw you, he'd say, hey, Tim, the birds were looking for you. And you'd be like, what? He'd be like, yeah, they thought you were horse shit. Because the horses ate the oats, and that was an old joke from back in the day when they still had horses on the streets. And
when they rode horses?
The horses ate oats, and then the birds would eat the remnant oats out of the road apples.
That's like the FU and the horse you rode in on?
No.
Yeah.
He's just saying that he thinks you're shit.
Well, that's basically saying the same thing. FU and the horse you rode in on.
No, he didn't say FU. He just said that you're a pile of horseshit.
All right, let's end this show. This show's gone off the rails.
It's gone off the rails so soon into 2021.
Yeah, I know. So soon in 2021.
Well, we didn't get to your Cyndi Lauper song.
Well, basically, Cyndi Lauper apparently performed last night for a New Year's Eve show on one of the networks, and people were roasting her performance today on social media. Some of them were stating that the performance was the best way to end 2020 because it was that terrible. I have not seen the performance. I've not seen any video of it, so I don't know how true it is, but apparently, according to all the social media posts, it was pretty bad.
Well, now you have more homework to do. You're going to have to watch that video.
No, I'm going to go back and watch Midnight Sky.
Well, maybe you should make performances like this part of your movie review. You know, musical performances, live musical performances.
I could.
Creative direction.
There you go.
All right. Well, this is it for the first show of 2021.
Happy New Year's. Hope everybody has a fantastic 2021, prosperous and joyous.
It's all downhill from here.
That's right. 364 more days.
We're going to leave you with The Cutting Crew, Died in Your Arms.
I'm not going to die in your arms. Oh, man. Well, we overcame the technical difficulties and
yeah, the year got off to a flying start with the technical difficulties.
yeah. Chris Hardy just said that a friend of hers watched Midnight Sky and said it was really bad too.
Well, her friend doesn't know what they're talking about either.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Chris, it was terrible. Don't waste your time. 2 hours of my life I'm not getting back.
Just like the 2 hours you just spent on each show.
That's for sure.
But at least you can relive this one with the recording.
No, I think this one is not going in the archives.
Why not?
Oh, everybody, good night. We're ending the broadcast.